welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlotte and I'm delighted that you've decided to join me again. Today we are working into a practice that is all about creating space. So whether you find that you're sat down, sitting, working at a computer or a laptop, or you're traveling, you're on a train, you're in the car, sometimes our bodies tend to close off and get really tight and you just want to stretch it all out, feel that expansion through the body. And I notice, especially if you're practicing with me live at this sort of time of year into the winter months, when it gets really cold, your bodies get a little bit tenser and we close off and it's chilly, and hence I've put a jumper on. And so today is all about opening, expanding, creating space in the body and also creating space in the mind. So let's begin. Let's head down to the mat. We're going to start in child's pose. So coming all the way down, bringing the feet together, push the hips back, extend your arms forward, and then soften at the elbows, rest your head down. So straight away, you want to think about creating space into the back of the body. So let the hips feel heavy, drop them down to your heels, and that's going to help to open out the lower back. And by taking your arms forward, you start to open out into the upper back, and then as you follow the breath, feel expansion, creating space into the back of the body. Good, just taking one more breath here. And then arriving in tabletop. So lifting up, hands down, knees underneath the hips, starting with a straight spine. So really push into the floor. Make sure that the hips and shoulders are level. And then we're going to extend the right leg back. So taking the right leg all the way back behind you. Avoid lifting the hip, keep those hips level. So really extend the right leg as far back as possible. And then start to hover the left arm away. So create space. Left arm forward, right arm back. Find that stability. Now we're going to exhale, round, elbow to knee, close everything off. Inhale, create space. And again, rounding through the spine, bring it all in. Lengthen, find that expansion. One more time, elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen. Just take a moment to pause. Bend the right knee. Take your left arm back. See if you can take hold of your right foot. And then lift, open the chest, look forward, kick your right foot to the ceiling. Take a deep breath and then release. Right knee down, left hand down. Let's just take a couple of rounds of cat cow. So just in your own time, moving from one to the other. Really nice. And then we're going to even that all out and work into the other side. Coming back through tabletop, extending the left leg all the way back, keeping the left hip in line with your shoulder, your ankle, and then extending the right arm forward. Feel that expansion. Imagine someone has hold of your wrist and ankle, they're pulling you in the opposite direction. And let's touch elbow to knee, round through the spine, and extend. And again, elbow to knee. Create length. Last one, elbow to knee. Inhale to expand, pause, bend the left knee. Right hand to the left foot, find that connection and kick, lift, open the chest, look forward, really press through the top of the right foot to give you that stability into the mat, and then release. Downward dog, tuck your toes, lift your hips, guide your body towards your legs. You've got the option here to bring in a little bit of movement, just start to pedal through the feet. So we're in that upside down V shape. You might want to take a little lift of the heels and then lower them back down. So just bringing a little bit of space there into the back of your legs. Really nice. And then finding stillness, take a breath. Bring your feet to your hands. Coming all the way forward. Taking hold of opposite elbows. So letting the body be heavy. Draw your body down over your legs. Take a little sway from side to side, releasing into the lower back. Let the arms hang down and then roll through the spine. Coming all the way up. Then roll at the shoulders. Good. Stepping your feet together. Arms either side of the body. Let's lift arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Bring your body down. Take a little bend of the knees. Just soften here. And then coming into your halfway lift, so finding some space. Draw your shoulders back and down. You may find you need to bend the knees here. That's totally okay. And then we're going to arrive with the right foot forward and the left foot back. Step the left leg back, lower the left knee, and then bring your body up. And lift the arms up and take the arms up to the ceiling. Lift the chest and then open out, cactus pose, elbows out. Oh, shoulders back and down. Feel that opening, lifting the heart up. Good, rise, bring the arms up. Bring both arms down on the inside of the right leg. Tuck the left toes. Let's just take a little bit of a stretch there to straighten the left leg. Take a deep breath. Good. Bring the hands forward. Step the left foot forward. Finding space. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise. Power through the legs. Lift the body. Bring the arms up. And release your arms all the way down. Let's go again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Finding space, halfway lift. Good, left foot stays forward, right foot steps back, lower the right knee, relax the right foot, bring your body up, and let's rise. Arms all the way up, a little bit wider than shoulder distance, so lifting, lengthening, and then drawing the elbows back, elbows wide. Open the chest, lift the gaze. Inhale, lift, both arms down on the inside of the left foot, and then tuck the right toes, straighten out the right leg. So the left knee is still over the left ankle, both arms are down, just start to straighten the the right leg, to give you that extra stretch here. Good, take a breath. Release both hands, frame the left foot, step forward, right foot joins the left foot, halfway lift. This time we're going to flow through, high plank. Taking any modifications you need, lowering down, inhale, rise, exhaling, downward facing dog. Taking your right foot, step it all the way between your hands to the top of the mat. Take a moment to pause, so plant the right foot down, take a little bend to the left knee, then roll through the spine, lift the body up, and then take your arms all the way up, just shoulder distance apart with the hands, stacking the shoulders over the hips, looking forward. Let's take a little rotation now to the right. So bring your right arm back and your left arm forward. Feel that expansion, that opening across the chest. And then bring both arms down, turn the body back to the front. Taking the hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Draw your hands down towards your left heel. We're going to stay upright. So just squeezing the shoulder blades together, opening the chest, feel expansion across the front of the body. And then release the hands and take the arms all the way back up. Exhale, release hands down, downward facing dog. Step the right foot back. Take a breath. Left foot steps forward between your hands to the top of the mat. Power through the legs, lift the body. Bring the arms all the way up. So taking a moment to pause, take a moment to arrive. Let's rotate in towards the left leg. So left arm back, right arm forwards, and continuing to spiral round. Bring the gaze forward, sweep both arms down, interlace the fingers. Bring the hands down towards the floor, towards your right heel. Open the chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Release the hands, take the arms all the way back up. Exhale, hands down. Downward facing dog, step the feet back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Rising back up. Child's pose. Hips to the heels, arms forward, take a deep breath. Coming through to a seated position, lifting the body. Take the legs forward. We're going to come up into a reverse plank. I'm going to give you two options. You can take reverse tabletop. Hands are the same in both positions. So fingers facing forward, just slightly behind your body. Hands flat to the mat. Now you can either bend the knees, plant the feet down, lift the hips into your reverse tabletop, or you take the legs all the way out and straight in front of you, heels down, then lift the hips. So whichever one you're choosing, the hands are in the same place, shoulders over the wrists. Either feet flat if you're in tabletop, or onto the heels if you're in plank. We're lifting the chest. Squeezing the shoulder blades, lifting the hips, and then bringing the gaze forward, lowering all the way back down. Good. From here, we're going to come to the side and take a little straddle, but then draw the right foot in, left leg out. So we're coming into almost like a little baby wild thing. So the right hand is going to step back behind you. So you've got the right knee bent, right arm out to the right side, left leg is straight. Sweep the left arm up, lift the hips. So the hips are forward, the chest is open. You can bring the gaze down to the right hand. I'm just going to adjust so you can see it from this angle. So then the chest is open, the left arm is back. So you've got all that expansion across the front of the body. And then release. Bring the left arm down, bring your hips all the way back to the mat. Good. Let's switch sides. So this time, I'll go this way. You want the right leg out to the side, left foot draws in, left hand down on the mat, and then from here we're sweeping the right arm up to open out the chest. So again, that's expansion across the body, lifting hips forward, opening, and then releasing, coming all the way back down. Really nice. Bringing the legs in. Let's take the legs all the way out in front. And just, sorry, bend the knees, plant the feet onto the mat. Rock the body weight back. Let's take that right ankle, cross it over the left knee, and then you can draw the left foot in. So you're just into this little figure four stretch. So just working into the hip, right knee forward, right foot flexed, resting on the hands. And then release, uncross the right leg. Let's cross the left leg over the right leg. If it's not enough, you can draw the right heel in closer towards you. Just guide the left hip and the left knee forwards. And then release. Release the left leg. Let's go down to the mat. So feet plant flat on the mat. Arms forward, scoop and roll all the way down. So lower back to the mat first, then middle back, then the upper back. We're going to take the arms all the way over the head. Draw the feet in as you bend the knees, then power through the legs and lift the hips. You're into your bridge pose, but the chest is open, the arms are up. You can always bring those arms into your cactus pose as you bend the elbows if you would prefer. Nice. And then slowly rolling through the spine to come all the way back down. Good. Just drop your knees to the left, gaze to the right, little rotation through the spine, and then switch knees over to the right, turn the gaze over the left shoulder, and then come back to the center. Bring your knees into your chest, curling up, hug your knees in, give yourself a hug. Feel the expansion as you extend the legs forward, arms over your head to a full body stretch. Take a deep breath. Knees into chest. Bring your body from side to side. Resting on either the left or the right side. Pressing through your arms to rise all the way back up. Come into a seated position. Crossing at the ankles. Going to inhale, arms out to the side. Take a deep breath. Cross your arms. Give yourself a hug. Oh. Repeat words of love, of joy. Amazing affirmations always start with I am, so you can use words like I am loved, I am kind, I am enough. Take the arms all the way out, inhale. Let's switch. Swap the arms, opposite elbow on top. Speaking positive words to yourself. And then release. Take a deep breath. Good. And as always, bring your hands to heart center. You can bring a bit of heat back into the body, rubbing the hands together. And then closing out, as always, with gratitude. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today for our practice together. I look forward to seeing you back here again very soon.